Hello everyone. This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to my channel. These are the different readings that I promised you on the last uploads. I did say I had something up my sleeve, a few cards up my sleeve. I was thinking of a different spread, and I'm doing that today for you. So what I'm doing is I am taking, let's say, your air. So this is the air element. We're looking at who is the female, or taking on the female energies within a relationship, whether this is romantic, business, family, or friends. So we're looking at the female air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I'm going to put around the kings and see what other cards come up for the specific details around the different elements. So these sort of readings will be done at the end of each month for the following month. So this reading is for the month of June, the whole of June 2019, and you can always refer back to it. And I'm open to suggestions as well. So I would love to hear your comments. I will explain the reading as I go. The next readings at the end of June will be for July, and hopefully I won't need to do so much explaining, but this is where we're at now. So you're either a female, or you're just in a relationship where you take on the female part in the relationship. As I said, it's a love in general, so let's see what plays out. So I've got the 4 kings here, and I will explain what each position means. Before, I'll just put them down first of all. So crowning area, we have the King of Pentacles in the crowning area. We have, at the foundation, we have the King of Swords. In the recent past position, we've got the King of Cups. And in the near future position, we have the King of Wands. Now, we're looking at Sun, Moon, or Rising, of course. Always. If the story plays out for you, then it's your reading. If it's not, wait till next month. But don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? So I'd like to explain, before I go on to adding more cards for this reading, I'd like to explain that for June, we're having a new moon in Gemini. Happy birthday if you're a Gemini and watching this. Many happy returns. We're having a new moon on the 3rd of June, and the full moon will take place on the 17th of June in Sagittarius. So the full moon will be in Sag on the 17th. So now this is a typical 5-card spread, right? So logically this is the past, present, future, and this area would be the crowning, and this is the foundation. So I'm going to say that if we're looking at the table as an astrological wheel, the King of Pentacles would be somewhere around the status area. So your status, your career, the 10th house, the 9th house, right? So, and that's also what's on your mind. What is on this Queen's mind? At the foundation is the area of home, family, as I said, foundation, your heritage, your family, anything like that. So that's the King of Swords there. And so it's an air sign. We've got the elements, right? In the recent past, now this would be the rising sign, the ascendant sign, and this would be the descendant. So the area of the ascendant would be around Aries and Pisces. Now Pisces is the ending of the zodiac. Aries is the beginning. So there is some sort of ending or new beginning concerning this King of Cups in your reading here. Also, with the rising, that's where the sun rises. So there is something happening, something beginning, I would say, in the descendant area. It is the later part of life, but it's also where the sun sets. But it's, again, looking at the astrological wheel, it would be the 6th and 7th house cusp, which deals with your daily routine, your health, your work, your partnerships, your relationships, right? And when the sun descends, there is some sort of an ending here, some sort of a culmination. So I'd like to take some more cards, obviously. I'm going to do 3 cards in a minute, but I'm going to take 1 card on each king first of all. So when someone, let's say we've got Earth here, this king could have very, very strong Earth in their chart, because I do take into account the rest of the cards. There's going to be 2 more cards for each king. So could be any of those signs. If not strong Earth, then there is something strong, a lot of Earth in their chart. You get my drift. Let's take a card on this King of Pentacles, on the King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Wands. Let's turn these cards over. So the King of Pentacles has got the Page of Cups. So obviously, Page of Cups is usually Piscean energy. Could also be just another water sign. So Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even strong water in his chart. So this is an offer of love that's unexpected. He's offering you some sort of an apology, some sort of messages coming through of love through this King of Pentacles. And this could even be someone who's around your work, your career, that is offering you a new project or more money. If this is a boss, he could be offering you more money, etc., etc. Let's look at the King of Cups. We've got the 4 of Wands. So the King of Cups has got strong fire here. Okay, so the 4 of Wands is some sort of a celebration, something celebratory. He's putting down roots. He's putting down his foundation. He may be building a new house. He may be having a housewarming party, anything like that. Or he may even have marriage on his mind. And this could be an offer for marriage for you, dear air signs. So he's got a watery side, an emotional side, but he's also got the passion for you if you are dealing with this water sign. For the King of Swords, and I'm going to say that even because I said this position is like endings and new beginnings, could this King of Cups be coming out of a past relationship? Could this King of Cups may have had something completing where there was celebration, and now he's starting something new, right? And this could even be that there has been an engagement and now he's asking you to take the next step. So many, many messages. Here with the King of Swords, we've got the Fool. Now for some of you, this King of Swords may have been acting very foolish. He could have strong Aries in his chart. He's ready to take a leap of faith. He's on a new journey. He may be taking a risk and going on an adventure. Now, the King of Swords could also be legalities within your home, your foundation, anything to do with a karmic cycle that has ended, and therefore the new cycle is beginning with the Fool card. Now, Aries can come across as quite fiery. It is ruled by Mars. Now, fire and air are not a very good mix, so also the Fool is new beginnings, as I said. So he's wanting to go on a journey. Now, some of you, this could be even taking a risk where, you know, this King of Swords, let's say, could be someone that's severing ties and beginning a brand new life. This could even be divorce because it's in the area of home. For those of you that are dealing with this person, then this person is not really calculated right now. They're actually ready to take a risk. They're not calculating at all. They've had enough. They've ended in their heart. There has been an ending. They're on a new journey, but it's got something to do with their past, because he's looking towards the past. Could they be going back home if they're from another country, from a different culture? Let's look at the King of Wands, and we've got the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful. So this is someone who's quite fiery, someone who's a leader, leadership qualities, very creative and very go-getting sort of energy. He's also got water in his chart, and he's someone who could probably make you very, very happy. This is a person who wants the family happiness. He wants bliss on all aspects of his life, and he's willing to work hard to do that. Okay, so he's also got water in his chart, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It's funny that we've got fire and water here as well as here. So could these two kings be the same person for some of you? So there's water and there's fire. Could be the case. So let's take those three cards that I wanted to look at. So, past, present, and future. Let's look at the present, which is on top of the Queen of Swords. So we've got the energy of Leo. This is the Strength card. So it takes courage to speak your truth. It takes courage if you're cutting someone out of your life. And there is an element of patience. Some of you have got strong fire in your chart as well. This is Leo. Actually, you've got Leo in your chart. Now, you are the master. Everything is in your hands. You've got the power to beat whatever this beast is in your life. And you're going to need the strength, but you can master this. You are the master. Trust issues, maybe. For those of you that are severing ties, maybe with this King of Swords, there could be trust issues. So let's see what else we've got. This is in the present moment here. In the recent past, we've got the Six of Cups. So this card is right on top of the King of Swords. So there once upon a time, and you may even share children with this King of Swords, once upon a time there was trust. This was a soulmate energy, but it looks as though the cycle has ended with this King of Swords, I believe. Okay. Now, I'm not reading reversal, so I don't know if this would have been in the reverse. I have to go by my intuition. And I believe that for those of you that are not severing ties and you're dealing with this King of Swords, he's around your home area, your foundation. There could be, you're like reminiscing from the past. He's been in your life for quite some time. And you share kids for some of you. And you just could be like, you know, finding the trust through communication, clearing the air and starting a brand new cycle. Maybe even children are holding you together. Maybe the children you share. And let's look at the near future. We've got the Five of Pentacles right on top of the King of Pentacles. Now, this is the card of being left out in the cold. This is an imbalance. So obviously there's been some sort of a coldness between you and this King of Pentacles. Maybe that's why there is an apology coming through. Now, if there has been troubles with children or financial troubles, then you're both sort of feeling left out in the cold. Now, behind them, there's a church. Fives are always a number of an imbalance and conflict, but they do find solace between each other. Okay, so whatever you're going through right now, you need to keep the faith. Let's take the bottom card to see, because it's a conflict, it's a 5. Let's see what it comes after the 5. And we've got Justice. So obviously this King of Pentacles could be going through legal issues. This is Justice. Justice is all about balance. It's legalities. It's also fairness. And it does look like the Queen of Swords. So it is a number 11. It's very karmic. It's like walking through a new doorway. And to get through to the other side, it's not going to be easy. So you're probably still going through that. But there is an offer that's coming through, an apology. All right? So if there's been no communication for whatever reason, if we look at the pentacle that he's holding, that's 6 pentacles. Again, anything to do with alimony, child support, relationship, which is Libra. You know, Libra is all about partnership and relationship and democracy, you know, trying to find the fine line between your opinion and my opinion, if there have been differences in opinion, let's say. But I feel that there is something to do with children, something to do with spirituality as well. This is a card of growing spiritually, receiving the help from spirit. There obviously needs to be spiritual growth here. You're both on the same page. You're both feeling left out in the cold, but spirit is calling for you and saying, you're not alone. You are not alone. Okay, so that's what's going on with this earth sign. Let's take another card, shall we, for each of the kings. Okay, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Wands, and the King of Swords. So King of Pentacles has the Knight of Swords. So this is very quick communication. This is very quick action being taken. There could be like differences in opinion, and that's what I said before, but I still feel the apologies coming through. Now, if this King of Pentacles is dealing with legal issues, he may be dealing with another air sign. I don't feel that this is you. Now, this King of Pentacles could also have strong air in his chart. So we've got the Knight of Swords, as well as the King of Swords here. So there are a few similarities between the earth sign and the air sign. Could that be the same king? Looking at the water sign here, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. And this is someone who's been on their own for a while. This is the card of Virgo. So I'm going to have to say that this king may have strong Virgo in his chart, or he's just financially very stable. He's got everything that his heart desires, but he doesn't have love. So he's really wanting to build that foundation. He's really looking for nurturing love, true heartfelt love. Let's look at the King of Swords. And we've got the 3 of Swords. I knew it. I knew it. So, love triangle. Love triangle. It looks like this King of Swords has been in a love triangle. Or, if that is not the case, then this King of Swords could have heart problems. Okay, so that's why he's lightening his load. He's going on a journey. He's seen life through different eyes, I feel, here. And if this is someone that is dealing with legal issues, that you're dealing with legal issues, there has been someone coming into the picture. It's a love triangle. So I've got Aries. What did I have before on here? What was that card? Oh, goodness me, I've forgotten. I can't even remember. I've done a few readings right now. So, oh, wow. Anyway, you guys can rewind the video and see what that was. So it may come to me. Let's look at the King of Wands. And we've got the 5 of Wands. So this is an imbalance. It's the number 5. not being fully on the same page, but this could also be someone who's putting in a lot of work in a group endeavor, trying to build on something, trying to build on family, trying to build a career. If we put the wands together, there's 6 of wands. So there could be a little bit of ego between you guys and this King of Wands. He does come across as a very strong, fiery energy. So maybe he's had a lot of success and recognition within career, and now he's wanting to build on family. That could be the case as well. Let's take 3 more cards. Wow. The cards want to jump out at me. Okay. Let's cut the cards in 3. So now we'll look at this King of Cups. Again, the Queen of Swords. And the King of Wands. So in the now position on top of the Queen of Swords, we have the Page of Swords. So it's all about truth, communication, education. This Queen of Swords could be someone who is furthering her studies. This could also be she's severing ties seriously. Like there's a lot of, we've got the Queen, the King, the Knight, and the Page of Swords. So a lot of truths are coming up to the surface, a lot. And she may be severing ties through talking her truth, sending that message out. And there is a lot of emotion behind it. I see that wave here. See that? So that's in the present position. Let's look at the recent past. On top of the King of Cups, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So good finances. The King of Cups has got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. He's really serious about building a foundation. He wants a family. And financially, he's in a really, really good place. Really good place. Beautiful. Let's look at so this is in the recent past. So truth coming through about family situations as well. And there's a moving on. Now, this could actually even be traveling for this Queen of Swords. She may be moving away from troubled to calmer waters. Now, the 6 of Swords is right on top of the King of Wands. So maybe there was a bit of ego here. There's still movement. So whatever conflict this King of Wands has with this Queen of Swords, whatever they're trying to build on, it could even be at a distant place. Maybe they're moving over water. This is a number of balance. And it's also leaving, or, just leaving things behind and moving on. So moving on to much greener pastures, I want to say. So there are quite a few swords. Quite a few swords. Dear air sign, feminine energy. There are. It's all about truth. We're in the time of Gemini, and I would say that a lot of truths are going to come to light. There will be a lot of communication, especially with the new moon in Gemini. And I'd like to say that this Queen of Swords is much, much closer, I would say, to the King of Cups. King of Cups as well as the King of Pentacles are very close. Well, the King of Wands isn't too bad either, of course, but let's not forget that air and fire sometimes can be quite explosive. So that's why I'm sort of ruling out the King of Wands. Now, as I said, these readings can play out on multiple levels. So if anything resonated for you, then take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And then don't forget to watch your moon and your rising sign. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. Again, I will be hoping to see your comments below. Very interesting for me to read. Thank you. I do read all your comments. And look out for the June 1st to the 15th, 2019, any day now. So love and light to all of you. Sending you my love and my blessings. Bye for now.